Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. The trial of the century. The court case that everybody is talking about, memeing about, joking about, and laughing about. Two Hollywood heavyweights. Well, actually, I guess Johnny's a heavyweight. Fucking Amber's a bit of a, she's just there because she's good looking anyway, just saying. Two Hollywood heavyweights coming head to head in a battle of defamation. This court case has been scrutinised by everyone, and this story has flooded through the media over the past decade since the pair broke up. There are a ton of accusations being thrown around, and as we all know, in the Me Too era, as soon as a man is accused of anything, he is guilty. Fucking guilty. Phrases or ideas like believe all women perpetuate this idea that all men should be found guilty until proven innocent, which is pretty fucked up. Now, everyone seems to know bits and pieces about Johnny Depp's and Amber Heard's court case and what's happening right now, but I thought I would give you all the cliff notes just in case you don't know or didn't know the whole thing. This story goes back to an article that was published by Amber Heard in a very famous newspaper, and it was called "I Spoke Up About Sexual Violence and Faced Our Culture's Wrath. This has to change." That was published in the Washington Post. Now, she didn't mention Johnny Depp's name, but it alluded to their relationship. At least that's what everyone concluded. The idea that Johnny Depp violently abused Amber Heard throughout their 15-month marriage was basically common knowledge. There were horrific allegations from Johnny Depp physically assaulting her to an instant with a wine bottle that was absolutely deplorable if it's true, to the whole yelling and just being a general dick. Now, these accusations are accusations, but this is what people seem to accept as fact in these cases where a man has been accused. As soon as an allegation is thrown, it is fact. Johnny Depp got smashed in the papers, in the magazines, and on TV. He was dropped from his franchise Pirates of the Caribbean. And this is where we are today with this $50 million defamation case, because Johnny basically says it was all bullshit and he lost all this cash. Amber, give me some of that fucking cash because I've lost all the cash and you caused me to lose it. And to make it absolutely bleedingly fucking obvious, if I didn't do that already, if these allegations about Johnny Depp are true, then he deserves everything he got. But as we know, when it comes to domestic violence or abuse, people unfortunately do lie. And in my opinion, this is what's happening in this case. I don't know if that's a fact, I'm just guessing. Anyway, the whole defamation case is based on the idea that Amber Heard defamed Johnny Depp's name, resulting in Johnny Depp losing income. Surrounding this situation, Johnny Depp has also lost a previous case in the UK against the Sun newspaper, who printed this headline, and this was pretty fucking full on. "On behalf of domestic abuse survivors, we can now confirm that he is a wife beater." He lost that case, but I wonder what would happen if he wins this case. Would he appeal? Perhaps. And Amber Heard countersued for $100 million. And here we are, in court, trying to figure out who's full of shit. But before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, this video is brought to you by the great people at NordPass. Here's a question for you. Do you use your Facebook account to log into every website you use? Or do you use the same password for everything? Have you never even bothered to change it? This applies to a lot of different people, but have you ever thought about what would happen if that password or that account was hacked? Or what if they just guessed your password? Do you know the most commonly used password in the world is 12345? I mean, come on! What idiot has that? I better change mine. But you need not fret, ladies and gentlemen, because we have someone to protect us, and that somebody is NordPass. NordPass allows you to store all of your passwords in the one place. And then with NordPass's autofill feature, you can access everything you need with one secure password. Not only does this save you time by remembering and autofilling all your passwords, it also syncs with up to 6 of your devices. NordPass fulfills my dream of only having to remember one password forevermore. It also allows you to store securely your credit card information as well. But what really sold me on NordPass is it is a zero knowledge password manager, meaning no one has access to your passwords, not even the people who work for NordPass. So rather than being fearful of hackers, get on the front foot and use NordPass today. And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you watching this video right now, you will get an exclusive exclusive offer from NordPass and 1 month for free. All you have to do is go down to the link below, click on that, nordpass.com/Buttsman, or use the code Buttsman at checkout. Ladies and gentlemen, go and support those who support us. And now, back to the video. Firstly, I'll say this. These are both very deeply troubled individuals. They are Hollywood elites, right? They don't live normal lives. Johnny Depp has a wide range of mental health disorders. He has admitted to using drugs for a long time. That's probably not healthy if you do have mental health disorders, as well as alcohol abuse. Combine all of that, you have an unstable individual who resembles Captain Jack Sparrow. I'm not so across Amber Heard's mental state, but by watching her take the stand in this court case, she doesn't look overly mentally stable. And by listening to the recordings that have happened during this case, she definitely isn't mentally stable. And the poo situation, which we will get to, probably not mentally stable either. You may disagree with me, but here's evidence that she's not all there.
Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence. And yes. I know it's a fair fight. And see how many people believe or side with you.
Amber's suggesting that no one gives a fuck if a man is assaulted and no one will believe them nor care. Johnny ends up taking the stand, and when his lawyer asks him, was he a victim of domestic violence? Yes, I am, was his response. But who is telling the truth? What has happened, and why have the tables turned on Amber Heard so much? Back when this first came out, everyone hated Johnny Depp, and now everyone seems to be on his side. This is how Johnny Depp has won back not only public opinion, but I think he's won the jurors as well. From the outset of this case, Johnny Depp maintained his innocence. Depp said it was a complete shock about 6 years ago when Heard made some quite heinous and disturbing allegations that he became violent during their relationship. He said, "Never did I myself reach the point of striking Miss Heard in any way, nor have I ever struck a woman in my life," he said. "I felt it my responsibility to stand up for not only myself in that instance, but stand up for my children." People hated Johnny Depp. They really, really hated him, and he lost so many job opportunities. Not just Pirates of the Caribbean, but Fantastic Beasts as well. The trial then began, and people started to go pro-Depp. The reason I think that happened was, well, Johnny was fucking hilarious.
That right?
You did.
Did I read that correctly?
You did.
Okay. Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Did I read that right?
You continue to read them right, yeah.
These videos have been going huge everywhere. And it's basically Johnny Depp just being hilarious and condescending to Amber Heard's defense team. Amber Heard's defense team is fucking hopeless at their job. Hopeless. And they are just constantly and consistently creating these gaffes that people laugh at and then go viral. All they seem to do is cut Johnny Depp off and consistently speak down to him. I think this plays terribly to the jury and public opinion.
Johnny Depp's star power looks as wobbly as Jack Sparrow on a plank. Did I read that right?
You read that very, very well.
The next one, Hollywood Reporter.
All of this, these videos keep racking up massive views. This video right here is a compilation of what happened in the courtroom. 22 million views on YouTube in a week. As if he's not gonna get awarded the fucking win here. He's gonna make the cash, and if he doesn't make the cash, he could make merch from the hilarious things that he's saying.
Poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
A mega pint.
Yeah. Fast forward in time a little bit, Mr. Depp.
Yes, I can feel it.
This shit going viral, I believe, really has an impact on the jury. Because they're seeing Amber Heard's defense team being so mean and rude to Johnny Depp, and he's been quite polite and jovial, and they start to wonder, is this how Amber Heard treated Johnny Depp as well? It's a terrible look on her part. But what really cemented Johnny Depp as the clear favourite to win this case and win the defamation trial is, well, the poo. It's not just about the poo, it's about a lot of other things that came out during this trial, but the poo is important. In fact, when I rang my grandmother the other day, she asked me what I was doing, and I said, oh, I'm working on a video about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Originally, she said, I'm fucking sick of hearing about those people, but then she said, haha, Amber Heard the turd. That's really funny. I said, that is funny, Gran, well done. I tend to think that Amber Heard's character, what she's playing on the stand in front of the world stage, is nothing less than acting. She plays the victim, but then there's all these stories about her being very aggressive, like spitting in the face of her assistant who asked for a pay rise, or even glassing Johnny Depp, slicing the top of his finger off, blood going everywhere. But the worst, in my opinion, by far, is this hidden camera footage of Johnny Depp early enough in the morning, blind drunk, smashing cupboards, and seemingly being very aggressive.
You want to see crazy? I'll give you fucking crazy.
Now that doesn't look good for Depp at all. But when you find out how Amber Heard was trying to frame him here, framing him as a very abusive guy, what upset me and annoyed me about this particular footage is that morning, Johnny Depp has found out that his mother has died. So he hits the booze. He's not overly mentally stable to begin with, and then he hears the worst news of his life. What does Amber Heard do? Films him, possibly to frame him as a horrible piece of shit. But when you find out these alleged facts, you certainly think Amber is the one who is the shit here. On the topic of shit, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to talk about that poo.
And then he showed me a photograph. It was a photograph of the bed, our bed. And on my side of the bed, was human fecal matter.
Amber did a poo on Johnny's bed because they had a fight. That's how you get your partner back. You lay a big cable on their memory foam pillow.
Cool and normal.
And all of this pressure, all of these accusations, all of this leads to audio coming out of Johnny Depp talking about ending his life.
Don't.
Don't you tell me.
Please don't do that. Put the knife down. Just put the fucking knife down. Don't do that.
Take all of that, combine it together, and you've got a reason that the public has turned on Amber Heard. Along with the lies and the breaking down and crying in court and all that type of stuff that people just don't believe is real. She also apparently assaulted a former partner back in 2019, so she's got a little bit of a history. Now no one believes her. Which is very, 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 very interesting. I never thought that could have been the outcome of this case. So Johnny Depp loses everything because of these accusations. Never proven. Now all this evidence comes out that can be proven about Amber Heard and she doesn't lose a thing. Amber Heard wasn't even removed from Aquaman, even after 4 million people signed a petition to get her off that movie. So why the double standard? If it was a man, they would have been dropped immediately. Immediately. There's also a double standard when it comes to domestic abuse. No one would even consider that a man could be domestically abused. Maybe it's not even violence. Maybe it is, I'm not sure. But what about the mental abuse? What about taking your kids away? What about doing all that type of shit? That happens between couples all the time. Maybe we need to stop looking at domestic abuse and violence in relationships and bad relationships with such a binary way of looking at things. Maybe we need to mix it up a little bit. Maybe we need to, I don't know, look at everything with a case-by-case eye. That seems like it makes complete fucking sense. So I don't know what happens from here. Maybe she's full of shit, maybe he's full of shit, maybe they're both full of shit. If she is telling the truth, then I have to apologize. I'm a fucking idiot. But at this point, I can't see that being the case. I want to know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know what you think has happened in this case and what will be the outcome. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East with the extinct to Lord. Blah, blah, blah. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching the video. Your support means absolutely everything. If you haven't subscribed, do it right now. You keep me dogs fed and I love you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, there's 3 new videos on this channel every week. And if you want more, you can head over to Little Buttsman, which is the 2nd channel. Ladies and gentlemen, there is more. What about the podcast each and every week? It's available on Spotify and YouTube as well. And I'm also on tour right now around the country doing my show, Cancel Me Now. Stand-up comedy is back, ladies and gentlemen. And please, for Christ's sake, follow me on Instagram. I'm very lonely. Love ya. Bye.